And we're back.
Yo, can I get that a little higher, compañero? Yo, yeah, Maya Azteca. Yo, so for all those that you don't know, I go by Maya Azteca, MC. Check it. Yo. Unspoken words get lost through the translation of history. So much misery, 560 years conditioning me. I spread my message by any means, serving these hip-hop themes. I will endorse my metaphors. It's my hardcore style that's hostile towards the establishment. I'm living in two different worlds. I'm having trouble with time management, focus on one. So when I attack, it comes accurate. I'll leave your eyes baffled, keep with my mind dialect. So when we out in the streets, we all get everybody from the bottom to the top. We take this over. So all my brown ass gorillas, man, raise your fist up, raise your fist up, raise your fist up. Yeah. Yo. Let's get this started, compañeros. Everybody in the back, come on up. We're gonna do this underground guerrilla hip hop style. Yeah. Esta canción se la dejo a todos los compañeros luchando en todas partes del mundo. Yo. Yeah. Check. Iluminado por la luz, penetrando mi mente, me mantengo consciente, luchando por mi gente. Los golpes duelen cuando te vale la madre, pero sigo luchando porque peleo por mi sangre. Yo vengo de la calle, subcentro, Los Ángeles es lo que yo represento. Conocimiento de la lucha global, tu arma más potente es la mental. Lucharemos hasta el fin, sostenero al final. El recorrido es largo, pero vamos a ganar. Tenemos la potencia, tenemos la conciencia, mezcla el movimiento y tenemos resistencia. En un mundo que es tan difícil, mantente de pie y que no te dicen y que no, te dicen y que no.
Nosotros nos alzamos en armas no porque tengamos un puesto, tengamos una oficina, tengamos algunos lugar importante, sino que nosotros nos alzamos en armas porque nosotros nos moríamos en el olvido.
Pero qué democracia, es una desgracia que nos ven en nuestra patria, por ilusiones falsas y corruptos. Aquí les digo todos, son un par de brutos, dicho el punto, pero no he acabado. Los pobres tienen hambre y las puertas están cerrados. Van de pelados, todos ustedes llaman a la chota, pero listo para el plebe. Los guerrilleros son de la gente. Oye compañero, por favor, entiende. O es hoy, o es mañana, porque en este planeta ya no existe gente sana. Nos han robado toda la riqueza, la miseria que sobra, ya no aguanta la cabeza, ya no aguanta, ya no aguanta. Vamos para luchar para el bien de la nacional, pero no es igual como ustedes. Entiendan esto. Soy el antagonista, antepostrista, uno tras otro los cracheo de la lista, quemando el micrófono, quemando el sistema, borrando las mentiras, quemando las cadenas, regresando al flow, regresando al mensaje. Pinches políticos para el chantaje. Esto fue un homenaje a todos los que luchan, dan la sangre, pongan los puños, todos para arriba, tierra y libertad, peleamos por la vida hasta el final. story, yeah? Yeah.
Behind our black mask, behind our armed voice, behind our unnameable name, behind us we exist, behind us we are you.
Look at the little girls. They're so cute.
Yo. Yeah. This song is called Falling. Yeah. Check it. I wake up in the morning and I'm trying to figure out long sleepless nights, trying to get out all this vision in my brain, concealed with the cloth. It looks like a rag, but it's the flag of my fathers, covered with blood and guts and all of that shit. It's the price of freedom, brother. Do you feel free yet? Oh yeah, Thanksgiving. Don't let me forget how we do the fucking Indians and torture their kids. When I look in the mirror, man, I feel so confused, like a fucked up man. Mother half got abused, now she got a seed planted in the room, still fucked up from all the battle rules. The jungle is a cold place, it'll never love you. Look to your homies, the world is stay true. The hell with anybody hope they never loved you. Yeah. As I fall in this pit, I soon realize life ain't easy, so you gotta compromise, gotta split the theories from the facts. Cause it might be wrong, homie, and that was that. As I fall in this pit, I soon realize life ain't easy, so you gotta compromise, gotta split the theories from the facts. Cause it might be wrong, homie, and that was that. As I fall with my death, I see a bright light, a melancholy theme that I really don't like. My soul is scared, but I keep on moving, searching for the truth so I can go out and prove them. Fall for the oppression that they held upon us. Like a gun, come back, be ready to bust. Let these pages keep flipping, cause I wanna learn more. From the more I search, man, the more the blood pours. The treaties, the compromises, all the fucking wars. Manifest destiny's what they based it on. So pick up your weapon, cause it's time to fight on. If you hit me in the sky, turn the lights on, cause it's too dark to see. My enemies, their life, trying to break the shackles of this oppressive plight. Open your eyes now, try that. It's no longer night. Yeah. As I fall in this pit, I soon realize life ain't easy, so you gotta compromise, gotta split the theories from the facts. Cause it might be wrong, homie, and that was that. As I fall in this pit, I soon realize life ain't easy, so you gotta compromise, gotta split the theories from the facts. Cause it might be wrong, homie, and that was that. Penetrate your brain and scramble your synapses. You play motherfuckers with this game, need some practice. Psychological warfare, enslaved all the masses. This country's so fucked up that it always back taxes. Third back in their history, tell me they didn't do it. They killed moving silence, always say we can't prove it. This whole fucking country is built on delusions. You try to sell me freedom, but I'm the first to exclude. After 200 years, you can see our revolution. A lot of capitalists in the hood, they be moving. But now it's time to battle, time to bring back the balance. The CIA is after me, they're trying to see me silenced. But never will we surrender to the forces that beat. I'd rather die standing than live my life on my knees. They got me shackled all around, making it hard to breathe. But sooner or later I'll break through and succeed. It's a government conspiracy, future for the lies. From around this earth, where to paralyze. Prepare myself for the future uprise. Prepare myself to enter the other side. It's a government conspiracy, future for the lies. From around this earth, where to paralyze. Prepare myself for the future uprise. Prepare myself to enter the other side. When I open my eyes, I hope to see liberation. Finally see the end of our long destination. No more poverty in this world of deprivation. Time is running, and reality's what we face. Children are dying in the streets of our slum or not. So what you gonna do when the show is called the park? Are you gonna follow the spirits of our great ancestors? Die to the last man, never let them take it. Wanna know some history? Americans who make this, they stole all the shit. Now they're asking for our papers. You calling me an alien, but you a fucking foreigner, taking all the land and claiming what does it belong to? suits. It's a government conspiracy. You check all the lies. Roll around this earth with 2 better lies. Prepare myself for the future uprise. Prepare myself to enter the other side. It's a government conspiracy. You check all the lies. Roll around this earth with 2 better lies. Prepare myself for the future uprise. Prepare myself to enter the other side. Yo, it's time to globalize consciousness and the struggle. Keep the guards up, cause these fools wanna fuck you. It's a cold death. Well, homie, put on your jacket. These devils is out there, but around soul snatching, searching, looking for some shit to devour. Like my vocals on this mic, realize and feel the power. Shit, man, I felt the struggle on my own. The decolonization of another fucking drone in America. Keeping my eyes and watch my life stare into the constant battle. I'm up in America, 21st century, really Baptists in the streets. Broken hearted kids there, hard to get to sleep. Always on it, I gotta listen to accomplish. I gotta free my people being held hostage. In this kind of contradiction, filled with hypocrisy. God bless America, God bless prophecy. Yeah. Yo. Woo. Yo, I want to apologize real quick. My whole set got mixed up right here. Alright, let's do this.
Where's the camera? Let's go hard.
Alright, I'm just gonna top it off. This is my last song right here. I want to thank everybody for listening to me. I'm very angry on this microphone. I got some EPs too. You guys want to pick one up? This piece is called Subject. Y'all don't know what to spit, dog. I'ma shoot from the heart. I'ma keep writing my flows till my hands fall apart. Old ass man, I can see myself doing this. Walking with my cane and my mic as I spit. Oh shit, and here we go, yo. Another flow. Yo, what's the subject, man? Who the hell knows? I let my heart leave my pen. I scribble my life for sin. I search from within, looking for the beautiful words that express all my feelings. I think whatever's in the sky will allow me to keep breathing. Time is wasting, homie, while history proceeds. We gotta keep the show going, planting them seeds of revolution. There must be some type of mass confusion. Teachers such as you just can't find no solutions for our unity in our community. There's so much hate, man, there's no love for you or me. It's just the subjects that I scribble on my books. I paint this whole world with my verses and hooks. It's the 16th per se that I create my compositions. I'm just another brown man trying to make a living. It's the subjects that I scribble on my books. I paint this whole world with my verses and hooks. It's the 16th per se that I create my composition. I'm just another brown man trying to make a living. So back to the subject at hand, let me explain. I killed my radio because it sounded the same, connecting frequencies on a whole nother level. My homies and I, we spit to start some new flavor. Hot ass tracks, hot ass rhymes, not beats in the oven, cooking all the time. We some hip hop freaks out in the streets doing hours. I love this shit, so I put in long hours, putting down my thoughts, writing down my feelings. Cause when I get gone, this shit has no meaning. But that's okay though, cause I'm doing it for the love of it. And if you asking me, I can't get enough of it. Rhyming to the top of this melody. Hip hop is the cure, it's my soul, it's my love, it's my remedy, making me feel right in those times of calamity. In those times of calamity. Cause it's the subjects that I scribble on my books. I paint this whole world with my verses and hooks. It's the 16th per se that I create my compositions. I'm just another brown man trying to make a living. It's the subjects that I scribble on my books. I paint this whole world with my verses and hooks. It's the 16th per se that I create my composition. I'm just another brown man trying to make a living. I'm trying to make a living, yo. Trying to make a living. I'm trying to make a living. Yeah, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Maya Azteca coming out of Southwest Angeles. I got some CDs out here. Whatever you want to give me. If not, you ain't got nothing, I'll give it to you. Thank you very much. You know that little song. Thank you. Give it up again for Brother Maya Azteca.
Again, the brothers, you know, I mean, a lot of times musicians, they depend on some of the CDs. So if anybody wants to support, you know, he said whatever you're willing to give them. So be generous, help out. If anybody's interested, we got the CDs up here. Thank you. Oh, we got the brother. There's a struggle going down the street, right here down the street on Hamill, and we got Fort Lucero representatives. You know, we got the family here. We got the Occupy LA people here. So we want to pass a mic and give it up to you guys so you guys can explain what's going on in our communities, you know, with these evictions and the way the banks and they're, you know, how they're doing this fraud and pretty much just running our people out of these homes. So we want to bring you guys up here. We think we got La Señora Lucero, we got Carlos, and we also got the brother Francisco, who also is going to be sharing some poetry with us shortly. So I want to bring them up. Thank you. Give it up for them. For the lucha.
Hello everyone. So glad to be here tonight. Especially glad to be here at 90022 fighting foreclosures. We are part of Occupy LA, Occupy Fights Foreclosures, and we're here to support a family that has been wrongfully foreclosed and evicted. Just 2 weeks ago, this family came to Occupy LA, Occupy Fights Foreclosures, and asked for help because the bank had illegally evicted them. Members of Occupy LA and Occupy Fights Foreclosures moved in, and we have been occupying the home down the street. Frankie, I believe, is going to be talking to us a little bit about that, what exactly we are doing. But we want you to know that for the past 5 years, banks have been really taking advantage of our communities. 70% of foreclosures have been against Hispanics. This has to stop. We are challenging the communities, we are challenging the people to rise up and fight back.
That's right.
It's time to fight back.
Yeah.
We cannot allow these banks to continue to steal our dreams, break our families, and destroy our communities. This is why Occupy has been fighting for the people, because we understand that the struggle is a big struggle, and unless we unite, we are going to continue to be destroyed. We are not going to let our families and our communities be destroyed. Occupy LA has been fighting foreclosures since day one, since we occupied the encampment right here at City Hall. I don't know, but maybe some of you have seen the news, how we have been fighting some of these foreclosures. There's people that have been thrown out to the streets, and we have mobilized, and we have put them back into their homes, and we have challenged the banks. We have gone and occupied their homes, to the CEOs' homes, some of the presidents. We have gone directly into the banks. We have really challenged what has taken place. And we are so delighted to know that in the course of time, we have obtained so many victories. We have families across from Anaheim to San Fernando to South Central that we have helped obtain victories. And we want you to know that if you know anyone that is going through foreclosure, that is facing eviction, that is being given the runaround by the banks, you need to let them know that there is a group of people that care, and there is a group of people that is ready to fight back. Occupy Fights Foreclosures. I want to introduce to you La Señora Lucero, and she's the one that reached out and came to our meetings, and I'm going to let her explain what went on these past couple of weeks.
Gracias, don Carlos. Buenas noches a todos. Gracias por escucharme. Mi nombre es Margarita Lucero. Soy víctima del banco. Tengo 15 años viviendo aquí en Ajamón. Por el banco pedí una modificación. El banco me dijo que le diera una cantidad de dinero y me daba la modificación. Yo pagué la cantidad de dinero y ellos no me dieron modificación. Lo único que hicieron es venir hace 2 semanas y sacarme con mi familia y mis hijos a la calle. Entonces, en mi gran angustia y necesidad, busqué el apoyo de Ocupemos Los Ángeles, que son ellos los que están aquí. Y ahora no estoy sola, es mi familia y voy a luchar por mi casa, porque yo siempre he pagado mi casa y somos personas trabajadoras y a eso venimos aquí a este país a triunfar. Y gracias a toda la comunidad que están aquí, mis vecinos que me han apoyado, Y ahora quiero pedir la ayuda de ustedes también para que me apoyen, para que nos ayuden, para que los bancos no nomás a nosotros nos quiten nuestras casas y nos tiren a la calle con nuestros hijos. Muchas gracias.
¡Bravo!
Good evening. I'm Francisco. I am a community activist. I live around here. First time I heard about Occupy LA, of course, it was that big situation going on at City Hall, and I thought it was really cool. Unfortunately, some people at my friends thought some people at my school thought otherwise. See, they were incriminating Occupy LA because they simply did not know what it's like to be in their situation. I know this family because I'm a street vendor and I used to buy my products. So when I first came to their home here in Fort Lucero, which is right down the street, I was like, oh my God, it's you guys. You guys are my friends. You guys talk to me every morning when I stand out there. I should return the favor. What we do as occupiers is we stand between the banks, the sheriff's department, and the Lucero family. We are the front line to defend them. We are the main home defense. Everything that's going on in Fort Hernandez, Fort Lucero, and Casa Perez is totally arrestable, and we're willing to make the sacrifice.
So we would like to challenge you. Come around the corner here, 4748 Hamel. Take a look at what we're doing. We have tents over there, people been sleeping since day one for 2 weeks. Rain, hot, whatever the weather is, we're gonna be there. If the sheriffs decide to come in, we're gonna be forcing an opposition, a resistance. Not to allow the system steal the dream from these people. They did nothing wrong, they did everything right. And that's what banks are doing. And we asked for the support of the community. It's very important. When we unite and we stand up, we can be victorious. Just today, we had a picnic down the street in Belvedere Park, and there were 6 families that came down asking for help. And this is in the account of people, some of these occupiers going door to door, you know, just inviting people to come out. And these six people are losing their homes. In this zip code alone, there is 155 people in foreclosure right now. 155, that is too many. There's over 500 that are ready to enter into foreclosure. They're in default, meaning that any time they can go into foreclosure. This is why we ask you to participate, to get involved. You can visit us by going into occupyfightsforeclosure.org, or you can visit Fort Lucero at Facebook. Thank you.
Yeah.
Once again, round of applause for Fort Lucero. Next up, I want to bring up another strong brother of ours, Phoenix. He's going to put down a little bit of spoken word. Everybody give it up for Phoenix. Yeah.
I'm so tired.
Chicatewa Glass of Kamali. Wasn't really planning on coming and speaking today, but I thank the family for honoring me and giving me the opportunity to share some spoken word. Since this is the Dia de los Muertos, I want to remember our ancestors, remember those who passed away. I grew up in this community. I've seen a lot of lives lost. Now I work gang intervention, and I see a lot of pain, I see a lot of death, I see a lot of loss, and sometimes even us, it affects us. So sometimes I'll write to help me deal with the misery and the pain and the suffering I see in our community. A while back there was a sister who lost her life, and this was the poem I wrote in her memory. Miss Blue coming up in the course hooked up with this kid, but this kid hooked up with the kid just before he got a bid. Blue put us out to nursing school for a better life.
She got this little 9 to 5 so she could stay alive. But Blue only baby boo banana on the weekends, cause she like to party with the homeboys and her girlfriends. Miss Blue got the kush, the juice, and the funky glove. Disillusion, she got that psycho shit. Fuck love, cause for the courts, Blue's always down to put it down. She gets this call from this vato from the new side of town. He said he got caught slipping, the shit's getting tense. From these vatos cruising up and down, so with that Bronco kept my back against the fence. But Blue didn't hesitate, she scooped up on me with the quickness. But these vatos in the park were down with the sickness. They rolled up real quick and dumped 6 shots in the ride. One him was Blue in the back of the head and she dipped to the side. Rolled back, got back to Kid, now he wants to be a father to his kid. But Kid got at least 20 more years on his bid. So now baby boy don't got a mom or a dad. Project grades and shit's all looking bad. Nobody could give baby boy a good reason why. Nobody had the heart to tell baby boy his mom had to die. But I could see the fear, anger build up in his dome as he looked at me straight and said my mom ain't never coming home. That was a true story for a sister who grew up in Estrada courts. This next one is kind of like what the brother was talking about, occupied LA. What's in the indigenous movement? We say our land has been occupied for over 500 years by an invader that has us living in this condition and in this misery. And so based on what they've been talking about occupied LA, I could see the living proof of it. Last week we had Alex Sanchez come by and did a documentary called Fruits of War, talking about how they be deporting gang members that they considered illegal on their own lands, as we are the descendants of the indigenous people on this land from the north to the south. That's what we called it, a Nawak. From Canada to Brazil, all of us have indigenous blood, but now they call us the foreigners in their own land, and those who end up getting caught up in the colonization of gang violence, they'll deport from their own land, and even the gang injunctions. And if you look in Bola Heights, they put a gang injunction, a gang called VME. They put a gang injunction, a gang called White Fence. They put a gang injunction, a gang called Crazy Ass Mexicans, and a gang injunction, a gang called Hazard. Now one thing you're looking that's in common with all these gangs I mentioned, they are borderline with downtown. And now that they want a regentrification, and now that they have the gold line, and now they got the new hotels, and now that they got the R-Walk, and now they got all the money coming into downtown, anything that opposes that, they want to move out. And now that the Victorian houses are something that they desire, now that they want to move in to the hood, they want to move us out. And with the condition they created, they want to use it against us to move us out. So what Occupied LA is saying is real. And with that, I wrote a poem that went like this. East of La Cienega, home of the brown pride. Chicano power, marvelous flowers in every ride. Home of the elote man in the taco trucks. Walkouts, oldies, bandas bumping out the trucks. Well, youngsters don't give a fuck out here, they just don't care. We're holding back in chairs, declare warfare. I saw them shoot a homie in the back, cause he ran away. I saw them shoot another in the face, cause he didn't do what they said. I saw them shoot Uber sellers all back in the day. That was 1970, still that way in East LA. Black guys put a green light on Hazard and the lie, cause who that's just another gang subject to the shot. PTSD homies are quick on the counter attack, cause these crazy ass Mexicans will shoot back. They got some PD assassins up in the avenues. Out here you go get popped by the radios, all the crews. I saw a homie go overseas, fighting kill for peace. Came home and still got shot by the fucking police. I saw 3 youngsters get popped up, now they're deceased. On Cesar Chavez, he stood for unconditional peace. I saw this mother breastfeed a newborn baby. We're getting ready to bury a first in the cemetery. I saw this homie get shot in the back with his baby girl in his arms from a clip. Back in the days, he's used to protect from harms. This is East Slow City, Dallas, Boreal Heights, outside on Highland Park and Lincoln Heights. We're clearing ice deport and violate your rights, or you could catch a bullet from 6 in the morning to midnight. Chicken Theory.
We want to bring up David with Senate Communities for Education. Come up. Give it up, give it up. Man, you get, that's not give it up. Give it up, give it up.
Good evening, people. Plus, and old people though. But I just want to give thanks to the beautiful artists, that are, have so many people walking around looking really good, and they do it with so much love, and just to, I just wanted to acknowledge them, and then also, of course, the people working the kitchen, really good food too. So, and the runners, this. I didn't get a chance to participate in the run, but I was invited, and just having that conversation with Eddie a couple of days ago about the run and the meaning of it, is definitely something that that gave me an opportunity to know that when it was going on today, that I was a part of it. I'm with a group. Community for Education. We're just, a group of parents that decided that we, wanted to be actively involved in our kids' education, and then we were invited to participate in the altars, so we have the altar on the sidewalk, the street violence, and I just want to highlight one of the stories about it. Many of the stories, I just kind of like, I've kind of like, I'm intrigued by how people pay homage to their loved ones when they pass away. They create the altars, at the place of where, they have, moved on into the spirit world, and in my case, on August 18th of this year, 2012, my brother, he was at a wedding on a Saturday night, just like right now, and he was murdered, he was shot, and I got that phone call, that Sunday morning, August 19th, and to hear those news, and
Oh, you guys look so cute.
it's heartbreaking today.
Say hi to the people watching. You look so cute. Oh my gosh. Yay. For Lucero. I don't even recognize you till you spoke. You look so good.
And I didn't understand what happened back then. Nobody really walked me through that process of kind of like showing me the way of what had happened to my brother. And now that I'm older, now that I'm a little bit experienced in life, I kind of understand the responsibility that I hold, to my brother Gilbert, and to my brother Oscar, to like really define the essence, even though my brother and I, we had our challenges at times, when
Sure, yeah, here's another one of the altars here.
he is as a person, he's a ball of love, and through that ball of love that I know him for, I committed myself within minutes of finding out that he was murdered. I knew that I had a choice.
Mama Lucero! Happy.
Or be a part of the solution.
Smash patriarchy, right? Smash patriarchy.
Yeah, mira.
Energy.
To provide the healing, to my mother, to my family, and to myself, because if I'm not okay with you, then a lot of other people are not okay. He's already I just want to about a campaign that we have on change.org. If you go on change.org and you write in Gilbert Guzman, you can sign the petition that we have circulating right now to the Attorney General and to Jan Perry, the Councilwoman in District 1.
I say, wait, when I was in eighth grade or something, I was in Detroit. Oakland is like where LA used to be. LA used to be like really crazy. But it's a whole different. You go to the hood, and people are wearing all sorts of name brand type of things.
So what time are you gonna be performing, Frankie?
Right after the band at around 10:30.
After the band at 10:30? Oh, I don't know if I can stay awake that late. I'm so tired. This is Frankie. He's gonna be. I bought a bracelet. You guys want to see my bracelet? Let's see. I got the pair with this one right here. It's hard to point. I can't point at it with
this
the.
One.
Yeah, it's a periwinkle bracelet. It's a very rare color. It was so beautiful. It was $4. I had to buy it, even though I'm flat broke. I was in love with the bracelet.
I got the colorful ones. That one and that one.
Oh, nice. I like them. How much were they?
$2 each.
Yeah, and you bought a ring too?
Yeah.
How much for the ring?
$2. Also.
Yeah.
$2.
So you guys are missing out. We got some nice handmade items, good prices.
It's nice stuff. Lots of color, man. Sometimes we wear too much black. It's like
yeah. Well, I'm making some porcelain necklaces right now. They're gonna be gorgeous. I'm gonna sell them. Somebody's trying to. I was gonna sell them for $10, but somebody's telling me to lower my price.
Alright.
We'll see. We'll see how many I can crank out. How low can I go? Depends on how many I can sell. They're gorgeous.
Buy them.
Buy one for your lady.
Buy them.
Buy one for your mom. Yeah. Fuck patriarchy. Wear one yourself. They're gorgeous.
I'll buy one for my dad.
Ah, your dad ain't gonna wear it. Come on.
Of course
now.
he's not. He's gonna resell it at a higher price.
He won't give it to your mom?
I got spoiled. Good thing he doesn't know how to use live stream. Watch this.
There's no computer at the house. Come on.
Well, there is, but
my mom watches. My mom's on the internet.
Cool.
Yeah. So just in case I don't make it till Frankie performs, this is Frankie. Give us a preview. Give us a sentence.
A sentence?
Yeah, 2 sentences. Come on, little preview.
Well, I have them written down because it's strange. I think I'll explain it later, and it'll be recorded.
All right.
You guys should check it out later. Recorded.
This conversation too. Long Beach. Have you been to the Bay Area before? Yeah. Are you familiar with San Francisco?
Oh, I forgot to film the mural. Okay, go ahead.
Oakland is Long Beach.
But okay. See, once upon a time I wrote these letters to ideas, like not to a certain person, but to an idea. For example, I wrote to the idea of friendship, like, hi friendship, how are you doing?
Nice.
So, here's the first one. I'll read the first one.
Okay.
My pen is the bridge between my heart and yours. I use my ink to express my feelings and my thoughts. Sometimes it's difficult to swim across the sea. I can't find the words in such a vast ocean. Those waters contain the purest of emotion, but within the waves I cannot take in air. These feelings are just natural among us, like the reflex to smile at you every time I see you, and the killer urge to hold you an extra second when I hug you. Unexplainable with mere words, for not even they can compare with the deep love I have for all my brothers and sisters. While others drown in sorrow, I feed my spirit with the water we share. Underneath it, I feel like I can split apart this tremendous force with focused thrust of dispersing breath. I am suspended throughout the millions of atoms as if I were a star in the sky. When I rise above the surface, I climb through the wind an enlightened person. Who knew this unconditional love and limitless service would allow me to fly and caress the clouds? I'm free. Many say that love captured me, but no, me and love are one. So now I must ask you, would you take my hand together so we can explore the world?
¡Ay, qué romántico!
That's only one.
I like it.
More.
I like it. Nice.
And I'll explain it when I perform them.
Alright. I feel so sleepy right now. I gotta film this mural. I totally forgot. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to attack you. So this is a mural that they were painting on the day when we came by and met everybody here, and they invited us to come and set up a table and do some outreach here and do some speaking. This is Maravilla Historical Society. They're really super uber awesome, and we love them very much. I'm talking to the people watching at home, so it looks like there's some art here. Some artists here. Are you guys selling your work here? Is this your work?
Yeah, some of it.
Are you the artist? Nice. It's not late. Too late. You guys can come down and check it out.
Gina?
All right, let's go see the Occupy LA people down here.
Where's Gina?
I got to. I can stay up a while.
This was happening on my way to Detroit. We stopped off in Chicago.
This is the jewelry where I bought the beautiful necklace. I mean the beautiful bracelet.
Greeny Greens is like the notorious project that's down in LA. And they just thinking like they're tearing down. Howdy. I thought you said Woody. I know somebody named Woody.
That's what it does.
Thanks.
Hey now.
And I think that's the problem with the short sale. That you're gonna sell it for less, but then now the IRS is gonna come back and say your taxes for this all the difference. It could be something like $50,000, $70,000. What are you gonna do then? Easy. You know what I mean? So the only one that's gonna benefit here is the bank. No.
I'm streaming, finally. I haven't streamed till... I have only 5 people.
Going about this, but I think the greatest thing that you can do is start focusing
Let's
on
take
the bank.
the cop and the other 4 people.
Where everybody starts.
She normally chats.
Regarding your case.
And the other 4 people.
Yeah.
That in itself creates a big headache for them where they're gonna say.
There's some people just have to say
let's see
something,
what
you
we can do
know.
for
That's one of them.
Yep.
I would say something if I was watching. I have to at least say hello.
I'm like, hi everybody.
Yeah.
Well, I know.
Huh?
Is that X-ray? X-ray.
X-ray, yeah. X-ray was chatting a lot tonight.
NYC, huh?
Yeah, X-ray had to go to sleep.
42 minutes.
Normally I'm on the computer watching the streams.
Well, I've already archived several times,
She's
so.
like, Occupy Whittier says, and I was like, Mom.
But you see what I'm saying? So you throw the blame on them.
Mom said, stop.
Everything has to do on.
All right, I think you need a little Ustream lab. Oh, now you're gonna be shy. Come on, Waldo. Oh, sorry.
Where'd you call me?
I called you Waldo. I'm sorry.
I can do it now.
Okay. All right, we gotta go in. All right. Okay, now I'm gonna archive because some good shit's coming right now.